Hey, hello. Finish up this drawing.
風ばかりなんで自分だけ綺麗事が嫌いだった全てはつながる今この瞬間走り続けなきゃ夢に近づけない空見上げてるだけじゃ答えは見つからないんだ今こそ証明したいよ僕らがここにいること今日も泣いて泣いて何度だって乗り越えてみせるよ手を握るよ一人じゃないんだないんだ絶対に譲れない心を叫べ叫べ叫べもう逃げないトゥルトゥトゥルトゥあ掴むんだ
Attention! I'm Tenya Ida, the representative for Class 1A. I'll be responsible for this preview.
Yeah, sure. Let's talk about the next episode.
I'm to challenge you, Midoriya.
Please don't!
I will defeat your team in the cavalry battle, and the result will bring honor to the Tenya family. My older brother Tensei will be proud.
What about everybody else?
Next time, cavalry battle finale.
Ida's calves slip into overdrive and get super revved up!
I'll go beyond. Plus Ultra!
This is a superhuman society, with 80% of us possessing some uncanny ability. Cities swirled with chaos and confusion following the appearance of these powers, and a new profession emerged. We call those who fight for justice and help others in need, heroes. Oh, by the way, this is the story of how I became the world's greatest hero.
42 of you qualified to move on. Now gird your loins and prepare for a cavalry battle. Izuku Midoriya placed first in the qualifier. He'll be worth 10 million points. It's survival of the fittest, with a chance for those at the bottom to overthrow the top.
Bakugo and Todoroki have challenged you already, but they aren't the only ones who see you as a rival. I'll try my best to defeat you.
You ready?
Yeah!
Hatsume? Tokoyami?
Yes.
Let's do this!
Take this! Stupid bird! I told you to call me soon!
Kachan!
Don't think for a second you're safe! I've got you!
Tokoyami!
I'll be taking that now.
Normally I wouldn't have teamed up with you, but this was a good plan. Well, I'm not sure how you lost your headband.
Where the heck did it go?
This just means there's nothing left to lose. Shoji, full-on attack mode! We'll use all our powers to steal the points from those two teams!
I didn't think this confrontation would happen until later in the contest. He seems to have it out for you, Midoriya.
The game's only halfway over. We can't stop now!
Now, Ida, forward.
Right!
Yaoyorozu, be ready to protect us. Kaminari.
Oh, I know what I gotta do.
Watch our surroundings! It's not just Todoroki! Everyone's after us!
I hope you made something strong, Yaoyorozu! Indiscriminate shock! 1.3 million balls!
Less than 6 minutes left. It's time to make a move. Sorry, but there's no other way.
Will you look at that? He stopped all those teams cold in their tracks!
But only after Kaminari had immobilized the students using his electricity. In the obstacle course, he was surprised by how many people avoided his attack. He's adapting his strategy.
Nice commentary!
I might as well take these.
The jetpack's malfunctioning!
Baby! Does need some upgrades? Oh no, they're too fast! We can't get away!
Take care of them!
Yaoyorozu!
She's too good at her creation quirk. We have to be careful.
No, Kaminari is the one to fear. If there was any more sunlight, Kaminari's attack would have completely destroyed Dark Shadow.
So, what I want you to do is devote yourself to defense. I'm hoping you won't have to attack at all. Sound good?
Interesting. My quirk's offensive ability gets stronger when I'm in darkness, but that makes Dark Shadow aggressive and difficult to control. On the other hand, the beast is easy to handle in the sunlight. That's at the cost of its attack power, though. You couldn't have known this, and yet you've chosen the correct role for me. Your proposal seems like a good one under the circumstances. Very well. I'll follow your lead. We're counting on you, Midoriya.
I get it. His lightning is our big problem.
As long as he keeps using his quirk, it will be very difficult for me to attack. Dark Shadow is too timid in the light. Violence solves nothing.
Team Midoriya has nowhere left to run!
Your attack power is low, but they have no idea that's the case, right?
I don't think so. The only person I've mentioned this weakness to is Koda back at the USJ. And he's a man of very few words.
Okay, good deal. We can use that. This'll work out. All we have to do is hang on to the 10 million points, no matter what!
Your class is too small-minded. Think bigger.
What did you say? Come back here!
Oh, hey. You're kind of famous, huh? For being attacked by that sludge villain. You'll have to tell me about it sometime. It must be strange to always find yourself in the role of the victim.
Kirishima, we have a slight change of plans.
Monoma, don't provoke him, man. That's the kind of thing he would do.
Yeah, I guess you're right. It's not very heroic of me. Besides, you know how these things work. Heroes are always being hounded by moronic villains desperate for some kind of revenge.
Calm down, Bakugo. You've got to keep a level head or we'll never get our points back.
Shut up! I've never been calmer. Can't you tell? Now get after them, Kirishima!
Please don't make us regret this.
You think you're tough? Die!
Wow, I see why you liked his quirk.
My power!
Oh, weird! That guy has your quirk!
Damn it!
You both have impressive powers, but I think you'll agree mine's better.
Huh? What? Mine too! Bastard! His quirk. He can copy other powers.
Very good.
Nato Monoma, his quirk, copy. He can use the quirks of whomever he touches, but only for 5 minutes. Plus, he can only borrow one at a time.
So, even an idiot could figure it out. Nice one. Thanks for the backup, Bondo.
Monoma, if we keep those headbands for good, as long as no one gets near us, we'll make our class proud.
Stop him!
It's too sticky! Crap, I can't move!
No problem. I'll melt through this gunk with my quirk.
Oh, hurry! We're sitting at 0 points now!
Oh, no hard feelings, right? After all, you provoked us. What was it you said in your little speech before the games? Oh, right.
I just want to say I'm gonna win. This isn't over. I'm still gonna come out on top. And I won't just make it to first place, I'll be the undeniable champion!
Only 1 minute left. Todoroki has cornered the 10 million point team and is poised to seize the ultimate prize. At least that's what I would have predicted 5 minutes ago. Unbelievably, Team Midori has been able to keep away from the Ice Master for the last half of the game.
Stay back!
You're doing good, kid. He's exploiting your weaknesses. Don't be a fool.
Midoriya is keeping his distance and staying on my left side. That's a strategy. From this position, if I try to freeze them, I'll hit Ida. If he keeps moving like this, there's no way I can get a clear shot at his team.
I'm not...
Plus, Tokoyami can defend against Kaminari's electricity. There's not much time left. The bastard.
Everyone, we have less than 60 seconds. I'm gonna do something that'll make me useless to you. But it's worth it.
What are you gonna do?
Make sure you get that headband. Brace yourselves. Hold on tight. Torch over!
Watch them!
Mythical burst!
What just happened? That was one big blur! Holy smokes, folks! Why didn't he show up at super speed in the preliminaries?
Ida. What was that?
Forced my torque and RPM into overdrive, which gave me explosive power. Unfortunately, the recoil stalls my engines for a while. It's a secret move I've been saving. No one in the class knew about it. I told you, Midoriya, that I'd do my best to beat you.
Insanity! This entire game was just turned completely on its head! Todoroki's team has the 10 million points, and Midoriya's team is suddenly left with nothing at all!
Don't let them go!
Kaminari's still a problem for us. It'll be smarter for us to try for other points now.
We can't! We
We don't know who's got the other headbands. This is our only chance.
Then let's go! We'll get the points back, Deku! I know it!
Uraraka.
I'm gonna become a pro. I'll sign with a good agency and make plenty of money. Then my parents will have an easy life.
That's right.
I'd like to use your fame to my personal advantage.
I'm not alone in this.
We're counting on you, Midoriya.
All three of them put their trust in me. This is my responsibility. We all have our reasons to win this, and I refuse to let the others down!
With time almost up, Team Todoroki is in first place with 4 headbands. Despite their best efforts, Team Midoriya has fallen to the bottom. Will these be the top 4 teams that move on to the next round?
Second place. We've done pretty well for ourselves. Now we can let the clock run out.
Losers! Get back here!
Doesn't he ever give up? Knowing you've been bested is an important part of being a hero.
Hey, don't just fly off on your own!
Subaraba, stop it!
All right. Kosei Subaraba, his quirk, solid air. He can harden the air to form walls or steps. The bigger the breath, the stronger the shield.
You look pretty stupid fighting with air.
Crap! Snatch some of them!
Team Bakugo downs 2 headbands and moves into 3rd place. The final moments of the game have been full of shakeups. Oh, to be young again.
Damn it! We're still in 4th. It's fine. Kendo's been frozen and hasn't been a real player.
Yeah. If we defend this one to the death, we'll move forward.
I told you to warn us before you jump! Whatever, this means we're advancing. We're not done! We're gonna be the indisputable champions of the game!
Now look at this. Class 1B's strategy was a reasonable one. But there's one thing they forgot to consider.
I couldn't brace myself earlier when I jumped! Get closer! We'll get our points back from this idiot! Then go for the big one! Do it! Elbow guy! Tape him! My name's Zero! You missed! Raccoon Eyes! Lay down some acid in the direction we're going!
It's me now, Bakugo!
Young Bakugo, you understand something crucial, a truth no one had to teach you. But there's a difference between those who aim for the top and those who will settle. And that difference matters.
Class 1B didn't take into account Bakugo's overwhelming tenacity.
Bakugo is a merciless force! What a point hug! That was a shield break heard round the arena, and I can't wait to watch the replay!
Now, we're going after Deku and Todoroki!
It was the first time I used my power against a person. This'll be fine. I'm not actually going to hit him. I'm just slicing through the air to take out my opponent's defenses.
My left side. What am I doing?
My hand hurts, but it's not broken. He's turned the bands around to hide their point values. But he put the 10 million one on last, right? So it must be on top. I got it! That's it! I did it!
With just 11 seconds left, Team Midoriya's back in the game!
Oh, wait a minute. Please tell me I got something wrong with my eyes.
He tricked us!
We mixed the headbands up. There's no way we'd leave the prize on top. You underestimate us.
Todoroki, better watch yourself. That was too close.
Oh no! Team Midoriya didn't get the 10 million points after all!
Only 70 points. It's not enough.
The game is almost over! Time for a countdown!
Tokoyami!
Kaminari!
Yaoyorozu.
Who's got the points? Damn it, Icy Hot!
Time's up! And with that, the second round is officially over.
Bakugo! Are you okay, man? Damn it.
Now, let's take a look at who our top 4 teams are. In first place, Team Todoroki.
We ended in first place, but it was too close for comfort.
I'm sorry. I let everyone down, didn't I?
That's not true. You're the reason we won. Thank goodness for that special move of yours.
In second place, Team Bakugo.
We were so close to first place.
Sure, but we're moving on, so it's all good.
I don't think our leader would agree with you, like at all.
In third place is Tetsuja. Wait, what? It's Team Shinso. When did they come back from the dead?
Thanks for all your help.
Hey, Deku.
Guys, I'm really sorry.
I must apologize. When Todoroki was shaken by your first attack, I tried to grab the 10 million point headband, but things didn't go as planned. Still, I got one. It was around his head where his guard was the weakest. Midoriya, you're the one who created the opening for me and ensured our advancement.
And in fourth place is Team Midoriya. These 4 valiant teams will advance on to the final round.
I said I'd never use this to attack. But as soon as I was overwhelmed, I broke my own promise. At this rate, he'll win, and I'll end up exactly who he wants me to be.
Now, let's take an hour lunch break before we start the afternoon festivities. See you soon. Hey, Eraserhead, let's grab some food.
I'm taking a nap.
What the hell just happened? Suddenly we had 0 points and it was all over.
Maybe it was some sort of karmic punishment for taking the tiny one's headband. It was so underhanded.
No, what happened? All my points are gone!
No fair, I want a do-over!
How disappointing. Mina, congrats.
Thanks, but Bakugo only asked me to join because I could melt Todoroki's ice. It's not like, I really helped that much. Ida, you were holding out on us. I had no idea you could do that.
Rest assured, it wasn't my intention to deceive you. I was just being strategic. I merely wanted to show that I could compete with Midoriya.
You're always trying to one-up each other. Oh, speaking of which, where'd he go? Has anyone seen Deku?
You brought me here. Now what?
Yo! Long time no see. Let's catch up, Endeavor. All Might.
じゃないんだないんだ絶対に譲れない心を叫べ叫べ叫べもう逃げないトゥルトゥトゥルトゥ掴むんだ
And now, updates from the UA Sports Festival. The first years have finished their second round. That means we know which 16 Next Generation heroes will be moving on to the final tournament.
My baby! I'm so proud of you! You worked so hard for this! But please, son, don't get hurt in the final round!
It's the preview!
Midoriya, you've got All Might in your corner helping you out. I don't know what that's all about, but know this for sure. I am going to beat you.
Todoroki, why do you have it out for me?
I don't really care what you are to All Might.
Your eyes are like ice. It's so creepy.
I will go higher than you.
You can say that, sure. But I have my own reasons for reaching the top. Next time, the boy born with everything.
The girls from our class will cheer and cheer and cheer some more.
Go beyond Plus Ultra! This is a superhuman society, with 80% of us possessing some uncanny ability. Cities swirled with chaos and confusion following the appearance of these powers, and a new profession emerged. We call those who fight for justice and help others in need, heroes. Oh, by the way, this is the story of how I became the world's greatest hero. Their trust in me. This is my responsibility. We all have our reasons to win this, and I refuse to let the others down!
It was around his head where his guard was the weakest. Midoriya, you're the one who created the opening for me. And in assured our advancement.
And in fourth place is Team Midoriya. These four valiant teams will advance on to the final round. Now for a lunch break before the afternoon festivities. See ya.
I'm starving. Me too. Let's find some food. So, you brought me here. Now what? Well, we should probably eat soon. The cafeteria's gonna be busy. Don't you think? He's all cold intimidation. Way different from Kachan.
I was overwhelmed. And it made me break the promise I made to myself a long time ago.
It would have given him such an advantage to use his left side. And yet, he didn't.
Ida and Kaminari, Yayorozu and Tokiyami, Uraraka. None of them felt it. In that moment, I was the only one who could sense your true power. It reminded me of something. Experiencing All Might's quirk.
Oh yeah? Okay. Is that all?
I'm saying, the power coming from you felt the same as All Might's. Midoriya, tell me. Are you really All Might's secret love child or something?
Am I... What?
I've seen it. You've got All Might in your corner helping you out.
Okay. I get why you'd think that. As insane as it sounds.
Well, are you?
No way! That's not it at all! But I guess even if I was, I'd totally say it wasn't, so you probably won't believe me no matter what, I bet. Anyway, I promise, you've got the wrong idea. And why would you even think that about me?
That's not it at all, this interesting wording. It suggests there is something between you two that you're not supposed to talk about. My father is the hero Endeavor. You must have heard of him, which means you're aware that he's the #2 hero. So if you're connected to the #1 hero, All Might, in some way, that would mean that I have even more reason to beat you.
Yo! Long time no see. Let's catch up, Endeavor.
All Might.
I haven't talked to you since that press conference 10 years ago. Been a while. I saw you and figured I'd say hi.
Did you now? Well then, if that's all you wanted to do, we're done. Chatting like we're old friends. What a joke.
Come on, why the cold shoulder? You should be thrilled. After all, your son's doing very well out there, just using half his power. You must be a great teacher.
Are you implying something?
No! I want to know your secrets. How do we train the next generation of heroes?
Do you really think I'd tell you anything I've taught the boy? You're all flash and no brains as usual. Out of my way.
Okay.
Let me assure you of one thing, All Might. Whatever it takes, that kid of mine will beat you someday. I'll make sure of it. That's why I made him.
You did what?
He's in a rebellious phase right now, but he will take your place. I'll make sure of it.
My old man is ambitious. He aims for the top. He used his power to make a name for himself as a hero. But he was never able to best All Might, so the symbol of peace is living proof of his failure. He's still at it, though, trying to take down All Might, one way or another.
I'm not really sure what you're getting at. What are you trying to tell me, Todoroki?
Have you ever heard of quirk marriages? They became a problem in the first few generations after superpowers became widespread. There were those who sought out potential mates solely with the intention of creating powerful children. Many people were forced into relationships. They were simply viewed as old-fashioned arranged marriages. But clearly it was unethical. My father has not only a rich history of accomplishments, but plenty of money to throw at his problems. He bought my mother's relatives to get his hands on her quirk. And now he's raising me to usurp All Might. It's so annoying. I refuse to be a tool for that scumbag. In every memory of my mother, I only see her crying. I remember she called my left side unbearable before she poured boiling water on my face. The reason I picked a fight with you was to show my old man what I was capable of doing, without having to rely on his damned fire quirk. You see, I'm going to show him that I reject his power, and I can take first place without using it.
The life he's led is so different than mine. It sounds terrifying. How strange that we could be aiming for the same thing despite such different childhoods.
You're obviously connected to All Might, even if you won't tell me about it. But no matter how fiercely you come at me in the future, I will defeat you using only my right side. I can assure you of that.
So this is why Todoroki's so focused. He's like a comic book character. A hero with a tragic backstory, fighting to rise above it. Hey, wait! I'm only here because others have supported me. I've been really lucky. In fact, I've had even more help since I've come to UA.
Have no fear, you're safe. I am here.
Can't you just give him some of my points? I'll support you with everything
Can't
I've
be a
got.
pro if you only have one
I guess we
trick.
passed the shipwreck zone.
Get the hell out of my way,
Stand
Deku!
up with me, person in first place!
It was around his head where his guard was the weakest.
Young man, you too can become a hero.
All Might is constantly saving people with a fearless smile. He's the greatest hero, and I want to be just like him. In order to do that, I have to be strong enough to become #1. I know my motivation might seem stupid compared to yours, but still, I can't lose this either. I owe it to everyone who supported me to try my best. You declared war on me earlier. Well, right back at you. I am going to beat you!
Get those Storm Dagers in the air! It's almost time for the last round! But before that, good news for everyone who didn't make the finals! Since this is a sports festival, we prepared some super fun side games everyone can participate in! We even brought in cheerleaders from America to get your blood pumping! Hold up.
What are they doing?
Looks like Class 1A is going full-on fan service!
You tricked us? You're gonna regret this!
Yaoyorozu, Jiro.
Uh-huh, do you need something?
Well, I'm sure you already know since you're like a class rep. But they said all the girls have to wear those uniforms for the big cheer battle this afternoon.
That's odd. This is the first I'm hearing about it. Are you sure?
You don't have to believe me if you want to get in trouble. But this is coming straight from Mr. Aizawa. I thought maybe you'd forgotten, so I figured I'd remind you just in case.
Why is it that I always end up falling for that little pervert's stupid schemes? I even used my quirk to make these outfits.
Ugh, I hate those guys! Well, we do have a little time before the finals start, and I kind of like these uniforms, so... How about we just roll with it? Are you crazy?
Wow, Toru, you got skills.
Have fun competing in these little side games, everyone! After they're over, the 16 students from the top 4 teams will be duking it out one-on-one in a tournament-style fighting competition. I promise you're not gonna want to miss these epic matchups!
getting the chance to show what we're made of. I watch these finals every year, and now I'm actually in them.
So wait, is it always a tournament?
The final's always a one-on-one competition, but they switch it up every time. Last year, it was a foam sword fighting match.
Come closer and draw lots to see who you're up against. Then enjoy the pleasure of the recreational games before we start. The 16 finalists have the option of participating in those activities or sitting out to prepare for battle. I'm sure you all want to conserve your stamina. I'll start with the first place team.
Excuse me. Sorry, but I'm withdrawing.
Ojiro, no way! But this is a rare chance for you to get scouted.
It just wouldn't be right. I barely remember anything from the cavalry battle until the very end of it. I think it was that guy's quirk.
Wait, who was Ojiro with again? Him?
I know this is a great opportunity. I wish I could take advantage of it, but my conscience won't let me.
Just think about this.
I have, okay? Everyone gave their all in round 2, but I was just someone's puppet. No way. I don't want to advance if I don't even know how I got here. It wouldn't be fair.
You're making way too much of this! Just kill it in the finals and prove you should be here!
Yeah, what she said. I didn't do much in the battle either.
That's not it. I'm talking about my pride here. I refuse to give that up. Also, why are all the girls dressed like cheerleaders?
Nirengeki Shota from Class 1B? I think I should withdraw for the exact same reason, regardless of how strong I am. This isn't how I wanted to get here. It would go against the values of the festival to advance without earning my spot.
Listen to these guys! They're so manly!
Well now, here's another weird turn of events.
We'll have to see what Midnight has to say about all this. She's the one in charge.
This sort of talk is incredibly naive, my boys. That turns me on! Shota Ojiro, you're withdrawn!
Did she say it turns her on?
Don't worry. I'll win it for you.
Now let's see. We'll have to move up 2 students from the 5th place cavalry team so we have enough contestants.
We were frozen most of the time. Honestly, we barely did anything in the cavalry battle. Isn't that right? Uh-huh. Girls, you should choose from the group that kept fighting the whole time. Team Tetsu Tetsu.
Kendo!
I'm not doing this as a favor. It's just fair.
Seriously, you guys? Thank you!
And so, Tetsu Tetsu and Shiozaki have advanced to the final. Take a look at the bracket, my dears. These are your opponents.
Seriously? How does this keep happening?
I'll give it my all.
Good. That's all that I ask of you.
Ma chérie, I'm afraid it's the end of the road for you.
I can't wait to melt your butt!
I'm the first match of the first bracket, which means I might fight Todoroki next. Great. First things first. I have to worry about this Shinso guy.
That is you, right? Izuku Midoriya?
It's him.
If any of us do well in the sports festival, the teachers can decide to transfer us to the hero course.
From general studies.
A pleasure. So you excited?
Yeah.
Not so fast.
Ojiro, what's the deal?
You can't say a word to him.
He could be my second match. You must advance, Midoriya, so I can beat you with one hand.
Uraraka? Who the hell's that?
Hey, Legs, you're Ida, right?
Correct. I'm Tenya Ida.
Oh, that's perfect! I have something nice for you!
Okay, let's press pause for a momentary interlude. Before the battles begin, it's time for some pulse-pounding side games. First, how about a scavenger hunt?
Hey, anyone up there got a bag they can give me?
Anybody got a decent textbook?
What in the heck?
What a joke. They're actually taking these dumb side games seriously? As usual, those Class 1A idiots really need to get their priorities in check.
Mama! If you're not playing, come with me.
Okay. I think you may have the wrong impression of me, Kendo.
Trust me, this fits.
Even though we were told to have fun, those of us in the tournament couldn't relax. Some tried to come up with a strategy. Some tried to rest their bodies. There were those who prepped for the fight, or tried to hype themselves up. And others still who just focused on trying to calm their nerves. We wanted to be ready for anything. And before we knew it, the finals began.
That's it. I'm pretty much done here.
Thank you, Cementos! Hey, sports fans! Are you ready? After all the action you've already witnessed, it's time for the real battles to begin! Can you feel the excitement? Our competitors are on their own now. Sometimes heroes have only themselves to rely on. Heart, skill, strength, wisdom, courage. They'll have to use all these things to rise to the top.
Hey. Sorry I haven't said hi. You've been great. You harnessed one for all.
No, not really. I'm still worried about using it. I imagine the egg in the microwave or how it felt to hit that villain, but I'm still not in control. It feels so unpredictable, like I might be ripped apart if I'm not completely focused. Besides, I'm still not ready to fully wield it, I can tell. Even after so much training, my body is weak. It just can't handle your power at 100%.
Yeah. If we're talking about how much of One for All you'd be able to use at this point, I'd say my closest guess would be about 5% or so.
What? Only 5%? Wow, okay. I guess I really have only been getting by because of luck and my friends helping me out.
All I want to hear you say is that you'll do your best, damn it! There's no such thing as luck. You're never gonna become the hero you want if you believe in something like that. Listen, whenever you're scared or nervous about a fight, just try and deal with it by smiling. You've made it this far, kid. Even if you're worried, you must stand tall. Don't forget that I'm counting on you and cheering you on.
All right, audience, let's cut to the good stuff and not delay these finals any longer. Welcome our first fighters. Whoa, he looks kind of scared of that picture, doesn't he? It's Izuku Midoriya from the Hero Course versus Itoshi Shinzo from General Studies, who really hasn't done anything to stand out yet. The rules are simple. Immobilize your opponent or force them out of the ring. You can also win by getting the other person to triangle. Bring on the injuries, because we've got our very own recovery girl waiting on standby. So put your morals aside and don't be afraid to play dirty. But of course, no life-threatening crap, folks. It's not allowed. Real heroes use their power to throw villains in jail, not kill them.
I'll stop anyone who tries to get too rough.
So you can just give up, huh? In a way, this is a test of how strong your spirit is. If you know what you want your future to hold for you, you can't worry about what other people think. That monkey was going on about his pride earlier. But I just think he's an idiot for throwing away his chance like that.
Don't you talk about him that way!
That's it. I win.
I warned him not to say anything!
Hey, what's the dealio? This is the first match! It should start out with a bang! The fight has just begun, and Izuku Midoriya is completely frozen!
じゃないんだないんだ絶対に譲れない心を叫べ叫べ叫べもう逃げないトゥルトゥトゥルトゥ掴むんだ
The finals are starting, Midoriya.
So, what did you want to tell me, Ojiro?
It's important you know about Shinso from Class 1B. He's your opponent in the first round, and his quirk could be a problem.
Aw, I didn't know you cared about me that much.
Yeah, I mostly just wanted to get to do the preview.
Oh, well, at least you're honest. Next time, victory or defeat.
Get ready for a quick match that leaves the whole stadium feeling bad for the loser.
Go beyond!
Plus Ultra!
This is a superhuman society, with 80% of us possessing some uncanny ability. Cities swirled with chaos and confusion following the appearance of these powers, and a new profession emerged. We call those who fight for justice and help others in need, heroes. Oh, by the way, this is the story of how I became the world's greatest hero.
Welcome to the first match of the finals tournament! It's Izuku Midoriya from the Hero Course versus Hitoshi Shinso from General Studies! The rules are simple! Immobilize your opponent or force them out of the ring! You can also win by getting the other person to cry, Uncle!
So you can just give up, huh? In a way, this is a test of how strong your spirit is. If you know what you want your future to hold, you can't worry about what other people think.
Ready?
That monkey was going on about his pride earlier.
But
I just think he's an idiot for throwing away his chance like that.
talk about Ojiro that way, you hear me?
That's it. I win.
Ah! I warned him not to say anything!
Hey, come on, Deku! Why in the world isn't he moving? It should start out with a bang! The fight has just begun, and Izuku Midoriya is completely frozen! He's not moving a muscle! And what's with that look on his face? Could this be a quirk at work? Hitoshi Shinso seems to have Izuku Midoriya completely stunned! He didn't stand out in the first rounds at all, but it's possible Shinso's crazy powerful! Who could have imagined this turn of events? That's the festival for you!
This is a perfect example of why the entrance exam isn't rational.
Huh? Why is that?
Since we're on to the individual matches, I had some information compiled about our final competitors. Shinso failed the practical exam to get into the hero course. Since he also applied for general studies, he probably figured that would happen. His quirk is incredibly strong, but that entrance test consisted of fighting faux villains. Robots. It gave a huge advantage to those who had physical superpowers they could show off. Despite his abilities, Shinso never stood a chance at passing.
So here we are. You're lucky to have been so blessed, Izuku Midoriya. Now turn around and walk out of bounds like a good little hero.
What? Ah! Midoriya's obeying him!
No, Deku, what are you doing?
He can't walk out of the ring! He'll lose the match if he does!
What is this power?
Hitoshi Shinso! His quirk, brainwashing! When an opponent answers his question, it flips a switch in their minds, forcing them to do whatever he says. Not every question does it, though. He only brainwashes when he wants to.
In the fitness test on the first day of school, Midoriya scored pretty low for a student who'd been accepted into the hero course. Still, even in tests where he didn't use his quirk, he outperformed Shinso. If they fought without powers, Midoriya would almost certainly win. But he'd have to overcome Shinso's brainwashing to do that. Either way, this match will be over quickly.
Ah! What are you doing, kid? Get back in there and show him what you're made of!
What's happening? My body's moving on its own. I feel like my brain is full of fog. I can't concentrate. No! Not like this! Gotta stop! Damn it! I fell for it even after Ojiro warned me about his power. I'm an idiot. This is all my fault! So his quirk is that he can control other people? Can I beat something like that?
Yes, by not giving him a chance to use it. He didn't get into my head until I answered a question he asked me before the second round. I think that's the secret behind his power.
So I have to be careful not to say anything or I'll lose for sure.
Not exactly. Even if he gets you, there's still a chance. For round 2, I don't remember anything at all except the very end of the battle. I think we were running away after Shinso took Tetsu's headband. I bumped into another person, and it was like I woke up. I was me again. And suddenly I was able to think clearly.
So that bump broke his hold?
Maybe. It's only a guess. Still, I don't know how much of a shock it would take to break his spell. And in a one-on-one match, you can't count on an outside force intervening to help you. Anyway, man, I hope that's helpful, because it's all I know.
Thank you so much! You're a good guy, Ojiro!
I know this sounds selfish, but I'll say it anyway. Beat this guy for you and me, all right?
I'll do my best. I can't stop it. I'm going to lose. It's all over. Even though so many people are counting on me. Everyone is watching. everyone! What is that? Wait.
Even with a quirk like this, I have my own dreams of becoming a great hero. So, lose for me.
What's this? Midoriya stopped just in time!
That's the way to do it!
Whoa, I was about to freak out.
His fingers. He broke them in order to stop Shinso.
Whew, that just about killed me.
No, impossible. You're not supposed to be able to fight back. What did you do?
I'm the one who used one for all. But I'm not the one who moved my fingers just now. It was like people I didn't know came into my mind. And for a second, it was clear. Could it be?
One for all. A sacred torch has been passed on from person to person.
Those people, were they the ones who cultivated this power? Did they save me? Is that even possible?
How'd you do that?
Later. I don't have time to figure things out right now. I have to focus.
He won't answer. Did he figure it out? No. He's known. That monkey must have told him. I have to get him to talk again. Come on, say something. I didn't know you had so much power in your fingers. I'm kind of jealous of you.
I know what that jealousy feels like. I've been there.
Thanks to the way my quirk works, I've always been at a big disadvantage. But someone as blessed as you wouldn't understand that.
I get it. Even though he's right. I have been blessed.
You're lucky enough to have a heroic quirk. It'll be so easy for you to reach your goal.
I've been blessed by others. That's why I am here.
Say something, damn it!
I can't lose this. I'll do it for them.
He's pushing me out. You've got to be kidding me! Get out of this ring, you lucky brat!
No! I refuse to let this be the end!
Shinso is out of bounds! Midoriya advances to the next match!
Your quirk is brainwashing? That's so cool!
Seriously, I can't think of anyone who's had that power.
I'm so jealous, Shinso.
Imagine all the cool stuff you could do controlling people.
Yeah, you can do any bad thing you want.
And no one would ever know it was you. Just promise you won't make us your slaves, okay?
Everyone always says that. Of course, I'd probably think anyone with my power would use it for evil too. Sounds criminal, Shinso. It's the perfect power for a villain to have. I'm used to people looking at me like I'm the bad guy. But you know what? I'm not.
And with that expertly performed throw, we have our first victor of the finals, Class 1A Suzuku Midoriya!
Oh, that was so nerve-wracking.
Turning the tables at the last moment. A classic Midoriya maneuver. He's pulled that shoulder throw on you before, huh?
Shut your damn face, Sparky. That jerkwad. He's definitely aiming for the top. And that purple-haired guy fell for his trap.
He focused his power like he did in the fitness test, and used the throw from combat training. It's not just that he's learning from his experiences. He's using every trick he's picked up to improve his odds.
Yeah! That was actually kind of a boring first match, kids, but both of you fought bravely. Let's show them some love, everyone!
Someone as blessed as you could never understand. It'll be so easy for you to reach your goal.
Why do you want to be a hero? What's driving you?
I'll be a hero. You can't help the things your heart longs for.
I felt the same way. Before I inherited One for All, I was just like him. But nothing I say is going to make him feel better.
You were awesome out there, Shinso!
We're proud of you!
You didn't tell us you were that good!
Yeah, you're the star of our program! I can't believe you put up such a great fight against the dude who was in first place earlier! Listen to them!
With a quirk like that, it would be very simple to capture dangerous villains. Wish I had it.
I can't believe they stuck him in general studies. Ugh, those idiots.
Well, there are a ton of applicants each year. Guess sometimes people slip through the cracks.
If only he had more combat experience. Yeah, I bet he would have dominated. What a waste.
Shinso, you hear that? It's great! They think you're incredible!
Depending on the results, they might transfer people into the hero course. Remember that. Even if it didn't work out this time, I'm not giving up. I'll get onto the hero track, get certified. And then, I'll become a better pro than any of you.
He got me again! Why? The match is over.
You know, usually people tense up whenever they talk to me. If you're not on guard, someone's going to defeat you. So be careful. You better not lose and make me look bad.
Shinso. I won't!
That should do it.
That match with Shinso, I couldn't smile through it like you would.
I heard some of the things he said to you. It must have been painful knowing how much you could relate to him.
Yeah, but I still couldn't go easy on him. I have to keep my eye on the prize, aiming for the top. Just like you've said.
Oh, you poor little darling. Have you been putting too much pressure on him again?
Oh! It was necessary and that hurt!
Oh yeah, All Might. I had some kind of vision in the match. There were people. Maybe 8 or 9 of them? I'm not sure. When I was under Shinso's control, it felt like my brain was full of fog or something. But when the vision appeared, it completely drove the fog away. That's when I was finally able to move for a second. Just my fingertips. One of the figures had eyes just like yours, All Might. Do you think all the people who've used One for All in the past were there pushing me on? Like spirits?
Spooky! I'm a ghost?
I thought you'd have answers!
Actually, I saw something like that too, in my younger days. It's a clear sign that you're getting closer to making One for All your own power.
What was it?
I think it's like a trace of the user's spirit that's left behind in One for All when it's passed on. Don't worry, whatever you saw, it won't be interfering with you or your progress in the future, I'm sure. In other words, that vision wasn't what got rid of the brainwashing effects. Regardless of what you saw out there, it was your passion that allowed you to overcome Shinso's power. Even if it was only long enough for you to wiggle your fingertips and expel some energy.
Man, that explanation is so not satisfying.
Forget about it! More importantly, shouldn't you be worrying about who you're fighting next?
You're right. Thank you both very much!
You're welcome!
Goodbye!
So, he saw you there, too.
That's a good thing.
Of course, Midoriya won. What do you want?
You're acting disgracefully, Shoto. If you had simply used the power in your left side, you would have had an overwhelming victory in both of the first rounds. It's time to stop this childish rebellion of yours. You have a duty to surpass that imbecile All Might. Do you understand what I'm saying? You're different from your siblings. You're my greatest masterpiece.
Is that all you have to say to me, you bastard? I'll win this match and advance using only Mom's quirk. I won't give you the pleasure of seeing me use yours.
Even if that works for you in this tournament, you'll soon find the limits of that power.
There you are, Deku! You did good!
Come on down here. We saved a seat for you.
Thanks, guys.
Enough standing around! Now walk into the ring! Our next player! He's got skills, but at the expense of some really creepy-looking elbows. From the hero course, it's Hunter Zero!
That was uncalled for.
Versus an early frontrunner in the competition who's way too strong for his own good. Someone who rightfully got into the hero course based on recommendations. It's Shoto Todoroki! And now for the second match of the finals!
I don't really feel like I can win this fight. But man, I don't feel like losing either.
That attack and throw is opponent out of bounds! A brilliant surprise opening from the underdog. Way to start off strong, Sarah!
Apologies.
Is that an earthquake?
What the heck is going on? Was that...
Holy crap.
Don't you think you went overboard?
Tell the truth, Zero. Can you move at all?
Are you kidding? Obviously not. My body is freezing.
Zero has been immobilized. Todoroki advances to the second round.
Well, nice try.
Nice try!
Sorry. It was a bit much. I was angry is all.
As the crowd shouted, trying to make Zero feel better, Todoroki took a moment to melt his opponent from the ice prison he'd created. For some reason, in that moment, he looked very sad to me. Midway Sports Festival Finals Tournament, where 16 players will clash in a battle of wits, quirks, and pride.
It's still anyone's game at this point.
Even so,
the only ones who can win are those who train diligently every day and cling to their dreams of becoming heroes. Come on, kiddos, show us what you're made of. Do your best and act like real pros.
Next time, battle on, challengers!
Young Ida's manipulated by a girl and ends up humiliated.
Go beyond!
Plus Ultra!
This is a superhuman society, with 80% of us possessing some uncanny ability. Cities swirled with chaos and confusion following the appearance of these powers, and a new profession emerged. We call those who fight for justice and help others in need, heroes. Oh, by the way, this is the story of how I became the world's greatest hero.
Welcome back to the finals, everyone! Sorry for that long wait! The insane amount of ice from the second match has finally been cleared, though, so it's time to welcome new competitors! Even beautiful flowers have thorns! It's the assassin from Class 1B, Ibaru Shiosaki from the Hero Course! Versus the boy with the electric personality! Another hero in the making, Denki Kaminari! Keep those eyes peeled! I want to see a super flashy battle this time!
Please pardon the interruption. I'm not sure why you called me an assassin. I've come to the festival in search of victory, not to take my opponent's life. That wouldn't be in line with the values of a hero at all, sir.
Right, I'm sorry.
Gentlemen, I didn't enter UA for wicked or selfish reasons, but to deliver salvation to others. It is my humble quest to spread true good across this world.
Listen, I said I was sorry! That was my bad, okay?
I thank you for your kind understanding.
I thought everyone in Class 1B was a jerk. Look at those big, beautiful eyes. And it looks like she might be strong, too. Come on, you idiot. Remember, this is a competition. But Oh man, she's so cute though. This is terrible. I'm gonna have to ask this girl out sometime. Once I win this.
So, anyway, begin!
What do you say me and you go out after this? I'd be happy to treat you to a bite. And comfort you after your loss. 'Cause this is all gonna be over in 2 seconds, honey. Indiscriminate shock. 1.3 million falls! What?
He's immobilized! That's all, folks! It was over in an instant!
The winner is Shiozaki! She advances on!
I'm just so thankful that I was able to make the most of the opportunity I was given today.
Ibara Shiozaki! Her quirk, vines! The vines on her head can extend to great lengths. Plus, they're detachable. As long as she gets plenty of water and sunlight, they can grow instantly. It's one killer head of hair.
Oh, yeah! Way to represent Class 1B!
Man, she's good.
Guess he was right. That match really was over in just 2 seconds. I wonder if his real quirk is the ability to tell the future. Hey, wasn't Class 1A supposed to be so much better than us?
Sorry about him.
I hate that guy.
Kamui, did you watch that? Wouldn't she make, like, the perfect sidekick for you?
Yeah, wish I could have seen more.
She's great for your brand. You need someone cute.
Just get back to work.
As soon as she detached her vines, it was over. No way he was going to avoid those.
Yeah, and his electric current couldn't travel through them, so he couldn't hurt her. Excellent offense and defense.
That binding hold was really impressive. Smart girl. Kaminari never stood a chance against her.
It's tough when someone's quirk cancels yours out, but he's still gonna put up a fight.
I've seen Kaminari in action. He's super strong. Shiozaki placed 4th in the entrance exam. And those vines, I wonder if she studied Kamui Wood's moves. Binding attacks can be really powerful. I hardly ever see anyone break out when they're used. It would be impossible to get close to her while avoiding all those thorns and vines. You'd have to find some way to tear them off or just hack your way through using brute force. Oh, but in order to keep you from doing that, you'd probably go after your hands first, and then what do?
Maybe you should take a sec to relax before planning too many matches ahead.
Oh, sorry. Sometimes I don't realize I'm talking out loud when I'm taking notes. It's not every day I get to see incredible quirks from people outside our class. Actually, I've been taking notes on everybody in our class, too. Here's what I've got on your zero gravity.
You know, Deku, I've always known that you're amazing. You've got so much drive and focus in you. And the sports festival's reminding me of that.
Let's keep pumping out these hits and move on! Time for the 4th match! Get ready to watch 2 new players duke it out! He's the kid with engines in his legs! Tenya Ida from the Hero Course versus a fully equipped Gadget Dynamo! The support course is Mei Hatsume!
So it's hero class versus support.
I have no idea what this fight will look like.
What's up with Ida? Where the heck did he get all that weird gear from?
Hero Corps students can't use support gear unless they have to. And you didn't fill out any of the proper paperwork for that.
I didn't know that was the rule. Aoyama got to wear his belt, so I thought it was fine.
He turned in the proper forms.
I apologize, ma'am. It's just that my heart was moved by my opponent's sportsmanship. Even though she's from the support course, she wanted this to be as even a match as possible since she made it this far. To have a fair fight. So she offered to give me this equipment. I respect her integrity. That's why, to honor her, I would like to wear this gear.
Such youthful vigor! I'll allow it.
Really?
I guess if everyone's in agreement, then it's okay. Right?
Weird. That doesn't seem like something Hatsumi would do. Unless...
Well, if everyone's on the same page, let's begin the 4th match!
Bet you love how fast that gear makes you! Huh, Ida?
She's got a mic?
boxes for support companies. Oh, they love my babies! I've got this in the bag!
Mei Hatsume, her quirk, Zoom. If she gets serious, she can see up to 5 kilometers away.
I've got sensors in every direction. It's impossible for an opponent to sneak up on me.
What the heck is going on?
Look at how adeptly Ida just changed his course! It's all thanks to the ingenious auto-balancer I created.
This is weird. She's turning the festival into one big commercial.
There's absolutely no lag time! The auto-balancer is equipped with a custom 32-axis gyro sensor! As you can see, it can keep the user from falling unless they actually want to.
I thought you said you wanted this to be a fair fight!
That's right, I'm practically flying through the air! These electro shoes use electromagnetic induction on both feet. They're perfect for evasive maneuvers or just keeping things alive.
As soon as she lands, I'll stop her! What is this?
A capture gun to use against villains! The nets are loaded into small cartridges. You can fire up to 5 before having to reload! And all of these items were developed by yours truly, Mei Hatsume, Support Corps Prodigy! So to any support companies out there looking for strong new recruits, the choice is clear! You want me! Again, I'm Mei Hatsume, that's Hatsume!
She's something.
And now let me introduce you to a few more of my babies!
Wait, there's more?
That was fun, but I think now I've shown off everything I wanted to. I suppose it's time for me to wrap this show up.
Hatsume stepped out of bounds. So Ida advances to the next round.
I can't believe I let you trick me!
Sorry about that. I needed to use you to make a name for myself.
Ida's so sincere he trusted her motives. She probably made it sound like she was doing him a favor. She's so driven, straightforward about her goals. And from what I can tell, she'll pretty much do whatever it takes to reach them. Amazing.
We're gonna charge right along to the 5th match. Let's hope that Gaudy belt serves some kind of purpose. It's Yuga Aoyama from the Hero Course.
Bonjour.
Versus... Is there some kind of purpose for those things sticking out of her head? From the same class, Mina Hashiro!
This match is gonna be a piece of cake.
I do believe you're going to be eating those words, mademoiselle.
Come on, Mina, you can do it!
Don't show her any mercy, Aoyama! Fight like you're in one of those video games where everyone's clothes get beaten off! You pervert!
A match between Aoyama and Ashido. Let's see, considering what their powers are, Aoyama will probably keep his distance and try to attack with his laser from far away. So it'll all depend on whether or not Ashido can dodge his attacks and manage to use her power against him in close combat. Problem is, there's nothing much for her to use as cover in this ring, so she's at a slight disadvantage.
Now, let's get started! 5th match, begin!
Naval laser activate!
Again! We were on the same team for combat training, so I know all about your quirk, Aoyama.
I can say the same thing about you.
Sure, but there's a big difference. I remember something you said.
Shooting my beam for more than a second can sometimes hurt my tummy.
I know your weakness.
Here's a big one. Ow, my tummy.
There's my shot.
Oh no, not my precious spells!
For my finishing move, an uppercut!
Aoyama has fainted. The winner of this match is Ashido.
Dang, Aoyama went down hard!
Mina is amazing.
I got to see panties, but why were they his?
For crying out loud.
The match unfolded like I thought it would, but I definitely underestimated Ashido. Although now that I think about it, she did place 9th out of the class in that quirk assessment test. She has a great power, but she won because of her physical strength.
Now let's not let this hot streak cool. Time to move on to the 6th match.
We're not here to watch TV.
Offense and defense in one. The Dark Samurai and his Darker Shadow from the hero course, Fumakage Tokoyami versus the Great Creator. She was admitted because of recommendations, and I think we can all see why. Also from Class 1A, Momo Yaoyorozu.
How do you think this one will end? Any clue?
Timing is going to be the key thing here.
Oh, how so?
Present Mike's description of Tokoyami was accurate. With Dark Shadow, he's skilled at both attacking and defending. He can also call upon the creature instantaneously, so there's little doubt he'll start the match with a preemptive strike. If I can make a simple shield, I can block him. But I'll have to be fast about it, or else this fight will be over in a matter of seconds. Just like that. Then if I have enough time to make some kind of weapon...
Begin!
Dark Shadow!
Quickly! A shield! Now it's my turn to attack! I can't focus on my quirk! Why has he stopped? This is my chance!
Yaoyorozu! You're out! This match goes to Tokoyami!
Yikes! Another fast, overwhelming victory! Is it possible that Tokoyami's Dark Shadow is the greatest quirk ever? I think so!
I lost. I didn't even do anything.
Tokoyami is way too powerful! I can't believe he forced her out of bounds by focusing his attacks on her shield. He obviously had a strategy worked out.
Yeah, I guess so. Maybe he didn't want to hurt her. I bet she's really upset about how that went down. I feel bad for her.
Okay, let's see who we've got for you next! The 2nd matchup includes 2 completely redundant quirks. One of them's a passionate, manly fighter made of steel. The hero course is Tetsu Tetsu! Versus a passionate, manly fighter made of rock. The hero course is Eiichiro Kirishima!
Seriously, even our intros are the same?
Make us proud, Tetsu Tetsu! Win just like Ibarra did!
Look alive, shorty.
Can't wait to see how this one ends! Begin!
Hey, Ida, you did great out there.
Oh, Urarak. Whoa, what's with that face? Ugh!
My face? Oh, it's nothing. I guess I'm not great at hiding how nervous I am.
I get that. You are up against Bakugo after all. Not exactly an easy match.
Yeah, I'm kind of scared. But you know, after seeing your match, I feel a little better.
What's that supposed to mean?
Uraraka!
Deku, why aren't you out there watching the matches?
Well, most of them ended how I expected them to. And it's looking like Kirishima's fight's going to drag on for quite a while.
I thought you were supposed to be strong! Funny, I heard the same lie about you!
I'm next. So this is it. My fight.
It'll be okay. I don't think Bakugo would use the full power of his explosions on a girl, right?
Yeah, he would. And besides, everyone's trying to get the top spot in these games. Even if she wasn't fighting Kacchan, I don't think anyone would hold back. You've helped me so much. it's my turn to help you. Maybe I can repay you a little bit with this. I've got a plan for how you can use your quirk against Kacchan. It's not much, but I did my best.
Hey! Well, all right, this is perfect!
Thank you so much for doing that. But no, sorry.
What?
You're wonderful, Deku. I keep seeing that over and over again. During the cavalry battle, I told you it was good to team up with friends. But now that I think about it, I might have been trying to rely on you to get by. That's why, when Ida said that he was trying his best to beat you, I actually felt kind of embarrassed for myself.
Uraraka.
So it's fine. Really. Everyone's facing their future and giving this their best. That means we're all rivals. Even you and me, Deku. So... guess I'll see you in the finals.
Wow, that hurt me, and all I'm doing is watching these guys! Is it over? The hardheads from the KO'd! But who is the winner?
That goes down! It's a draw! When the contestants recover from this battle, the winner will be determined by a simple contest, perhaps arm wrestling.
Weird, they're basically copies of each other.
You gotta appreciate the passion they brought to the ring. It's inspiring, really. I could use a good sidekick like that.
While we wait for Tetsu and Kirishima to recover, we'll move on to the next battle!
Rabbit, this might be the most disturbing matchup.
I know. I almost don't want to watch it.
Do your best. You got this.
The 8th and final battle in the first round of matches! He was kind of a hotshot in middle school, and just look at that determined face! From the hero course, Katsuki Bakugo! Versus what I'm personally rooting for, also from Class 1A, Ochako Uraraka! Let the 8th match begin!
Oh, hi, Deku. I guess we should do the preview now, huh?
Uraraka, why do you sound so down? Oh, wait, it's because your first match is against Kacchan.
But I can beat him! I have to, so I can get scouted and become a hero! Then my parents can have an easy life! Deku, I'll meet you in the final match!
That's the spirit! Good luck, Uraraka!
Next time, Bakugo versus Uraraka!
An unexpected meteor shower could pave the way for your path to victory!
I'm gonna go beyond!
you.